So I'm going to do a quick garden tour. Here's some yellow cherry tomatoes. Super sweet, very low acidity. They're doing okay over there. In this bed I have Swiss chard and some pole beans too. Over here I have some green peppers. There were peas in here beforehand, so they got a little late start, but they're doing pretty nicely. And on the next bed there's hot peppers. Moving on, this was a garlic bed. Harvested that last month. Now we planted spinach. Over here, this bed is eggplants. You can see some of this is a purple eggplant. It's a real nice size one there. That's about a foot long there. You can see it. And then the next bed, it's kind of bare. There was garlic here. I'm going to maybe plant something else. Here's another bed of eggplant. Some black ones, purple ones. Next bed is my Tuscany kale. I had no idea how big this was going to get. You can see they're 3 or 4 feet tall, and in between I planted some peppers. I didn't realize how tall the kale would get, so they're crowding them out. Over here are some early tomatoes, just about done, but there's still plenty of tomatoes on the vine. Collards in this bed here, they're just huge. I don't know if you get an idea of these leaves, but some are like 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet long. This is one plant here. It's just crazy. These are big boy tomatoes. The plant's about 7 feet tall. I've been cutting it back as it's overgrowing. I've also had to cut a lot of lower leaves so I could see the tomatoes that are hiding out there. I'll pick some of these later on, but really nice sized tomatoes. Big plant. This here is a bed of a plant called Spigariola. It's also 3 feet tall. It's like a combination kale and broccoli. A little milder taste than kale. Some cucumbers in the background, hard to see. Summer squash plant. It's getting a little bit of disease on it now. Cherry tomato plant, that's also getting huge. I've been thinning that out and picking like a pint of cherry tomatoes a day. This is not a great area. There's a lot of tree roots here, so it dries out fast. Some pole beans, and then quickly go around. This is my wall of hops. That's about 8 or 9 feet tall. And my wife makes hop tea, and we might try to use it for some beer. This here, which is falling over, I have it staked up. And I could get a sense of how big this is one of those yellow cherry tomato plants. It just went crazy. Of course, I've been fertilizing the ground with organic fertilizer and foliar feeding throughout the year, but you see all these tomatoes. It's crazy. It's a nice blackberry bush. Here's another grouping of tomatoes that I planted too close together. These are Roma sauce tomatoes over here, and we got some beefsteak tomatoes. If you can get the sense of this, walk around. It's a sage plant. Some strawberries. Here's tomatoes from this side. Oops. Tons of tomatoes coming. And Back here is my hoop house, which I just made, and I'm going to try to keep some things growing throughout the winter in here. Pick some chard and kale and parsley, lettuce, some more spigriola, edible broccoli leaf type plants, and some Chinese cabbage. And quickly around, I'll just show you. A lot of stuff's already gone from the garden, but here's some new basil. Well, it's about 8 weeks old. Here's the old basil patch, which we've harvested a lot. Pesto, some new basil, and parsley, and this is all cilantro in here. So that's a brief tour of the garden.